So now I'm going to blur the face. Blur the face. Good morning, Doug. How you doing? Now we're blurred. Now we can go to the next. I'm great. I'm doing great. I woke up with a positive mind. I woke up glad to be alive. So it's a good day already. It's a great day. Working, that's it. I'm just gonna be working today. I gotta fix my breakfast. Really, that's it. I'm an analyst at a private equity firm. I have a master's degree. I have a master's degree in IT, but I don't do IT work. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't. What do you do for work? Oh, you're a truck driver. How do you like that? How you like being? Are you on the road like a semi truck driver, or are you like a local driver? Let's try something new. This color. I can use this brush. Oh, semi-local. Oh, nice. That is nice. You get to go home every day. You know, being on the... I've seen people be on the road and they gotta go to all those truck stops all the time and all that. It's crazy. But it is what it is. You do what you gotta do. Okay. Indiana. Oh, you from Chicago? I like Chicago. I've been up there a few times for my job, and I like Chicago better than I like New York. Yeah, the food is good. I was just about to say that. The food is good. What I liked is it was like I was living in a, it was like I stayed there a week. So for my job. So every day I would take my little Uber to a certain part and then walk. But before I got to the office, I would stop by a cafe and I was sitting there, have my little croissant and coffee. And I would sit in the cafe and just, really enjoy it, watching all the people walk by and stuff. And then I would go on to work. And then the people, uh, Indianapolis, Indiana. And then the people at work, they used to take us out to lunch all the time. And, lunch was off the chain. It was good. I was like, dang, how come our food don't taste like this in Indiana? I'm pretty sure we got some places like that, but not like Chicago. Chicago is different. The food is different. Yeah, yeah, I do have to come back to visit. Oh, shoot. How did that happen? Oh, no. Ooh. Are you married? I know how y'all married people like to get down. Y'all love to be on the internet. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's going on? Yeah. Ooh. How old am I? How old am I? I'm old. I'm like AOL old. That's how old I am. I'm an old person. I'm not young at all. I'm old. Ancient. Like fine china. Old. Atari, Sega Genesis. Old. Not segregation old. Not civil rights old. I ain't that old. person. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I've been able to, mummify myself all these years, with moisturizer, and that's why, I look halfway decent, you know. Preservation. I've been preserving myself for years, you know. Good morning, Green Eyes. Why you not married? Because nobody wants to pay my bills. That's why. I'm old school. My grandpa used to pay my grandma bills. My stepfather pays my mother's bills. And these dudes today don't want to do their job, do their role. So, guess I won't be married. Especially now that we about to go into a system of they're trying to rip away women financial independence. So you're trying to rip away my financial independence, you're gonna have to pay the bills anyway. Y'all voted for somebody now. Y'all not gonna be able to do 50-50. The men gonna have to work and pay the bills. That's what y'all voted for. So no more financial independence for women. That's what they're trying to do. Okay? And so since they're trying to do that, all y'all men, this is what y'all wanting. Y'all gotta pay the bills. Babe, I don't know. I think it's funny. Ain't gonna be no more 50-50 conversation come in in a year or so. Cause y'all gonna have to be paying these bills. Y'all ain't gonna like it. Nope, I got kids. I got 2 adults. Well, 1 adult and 1 17-year-old. I got 2. I got 2 kids. Yeah. Things about to change around here. The men about to have the upper hand, which is fine, but you're gonna have to work twice as hard now. Pay this rent. Y'all gonna have to work twice as hard. Buy these groceries. Cause this is what y'all voted for. Good luck. And now the women can sit at home and watch you go to work. Automatically. By default. She ain't got to beg you. Cause that's what you got to do now. It's crazy. I don't know why in the world you would I don't know. But here we are. So y'all might as well just go pick a woman Y'all men out there, you might as well just go pick you a woman and start paying her bills. Because you're going to have to do it anyway. By default. I want y'all to look up the law. They're trying to pass as of Friday. Pick you a woman and start paying her bills. Pick you one. Any one. I don't care. Pick you one you can afford. Hurry up. The clock is ticking. Tick tock. Tickle tocker. Oh shoot. Pick you one. Tell you that right now. It's about to be crazy. Pick you somebody so you won't be out here sexually frustrated every day, climbing the internet, trying to look at OnlyFans, trying to chase people on Instagram and all that. Pick you somebody. Pick you somebody so you ain't got to go through all that frustration and craziness. Pick you a person you can get along with, that you can have at least a conversation with without getting angry and upset. Pick you somebody, okay, that's at least halfway easy on the eyes. Okay, somebody you can at least respect. Pick you somebody ASAP. Okay? Pick you somebody. The clock is ticking. Y'all voted for this, so, you know. Y'all voted for that. How about me? What about me? I am a good person. I'm a great person. I'm nice. I'm sweet. I'm kind. But I'm also mean. I'm a mean person at the same time because I don't tolerate disrespect at all, at any level. I don't care if you was paying all the bills in the house. You will never disrespect me. You will never put your hands on me. I don't tolerate that. I don't care what you're doing for me. I don't care if you paying bills. I don't care what you're doing. But you're not going to disrespect me. I will put my foot on your throat. And then I will call your mama while my foot is on your throat and tell her, come pick up your son. Because he done violated. Have a nice day. And then I go outside, I get dressed up. I go outside, go find me somebody else, That's what I do. Okay? I ain't got the time. I ain't got time. These women nowadays getting their head cracked, getting their bones broken with some dude because he ain't been disciplined. But I will discipline you if that's what you need. If you need disciplinary action, I will discipline you because if you put your hand on me, I'm telling you right now, put my foot on your throat. I don't play. Take your frustrations out at your job. You know what I mean? Okay? You mad at the world? Go do something with yourself outside the house. Don't bring your bad energy, your meanness, your nastiness into my domain. Nobody deserves that. You need therapy or you need help. Go get your help. And leave me alone. Because once I put my foot on your throat, it's over. Calling your mama, tell her come get you. And you don't believe me, I've done it before. I called somebody's mama. I locked the doors. I changed the locks. I said, hey, your son coming back home to you. Have a nice day. Thank you. I've been married before. Have a nice day. Your son coming home. I went and filled out my own divorce papers, filed my own divorce. Gone. Poof. I moved to a nicer place, and the rest is history. The rest is history. But I have a good family. We are fun. We all get along. We have gatherings. We have family gatherings. And, you know, we do stuff for each other. We help each other out if needed. You know, all kinds of stuff. During the pandemic, we all chipped in, brought meat, a lot of meat, split it among each other, that kind of stuff. Community. We ain't all in each other's business, but when it comes down to community as a family, we will help each other if needed. So I have a good mama. I have a great stepfather. We not get ghetto. You won't see me arguing and yelling and cussing in the street. I don't do all that. I don't do all the hooping and hollering. I don't do that. I'm not gonna fight you in the store. I will wait till you get home, and I will cuss you out at home if needed, if you want to go there. Because sometimes some men love chaos. They love the craziness. And I will cuss you out when I get to the house. I'll wait. I'll hold my tongue till I get to the house, and I'll cuss you out. But if I have to cuss you out more than 2 times in a lifetime, we over. The whole thing over. I'm done. I don't feel like cussing people out like that. I don't feel like doing that. Okay. I got the lip. Now, let's see, which lip? Oh, I gotta do this. Let's do this red lip oil, see what that's talking about. There. I like the look. I like the lip. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. So what have we learned today, class? What have we learned? We have learned that now you guys are responsible for these bills. That's what we learned today. We also learned that you just need to pick somebody and sit down. Pick you somebody and sit down, sir. Okay? We also need to learn That just because you got a woman in the house don't mean that she is the be-all, the jack of all trades in the house. She's not a maid. She's not a chef. She's not a nanny. Understand that. Understand that. Okay? If you want a chef, a nanny, and all that, you just hire, you, as a man, you have the free will to go hire a nanny to take care of your kids. You have the free will to hire you a personal chef to cook your food. You have the free will to hire you a maid to clean your house. Okay? You have the free will as of today to do those things. If that's what you want. But don't think about your partner in terms of what can I get out of her? No, don't think about what can I get out of her. Think of what can I pour into her? What can I pour into her? Not the other way around. That's how you should think as a man. What can I pour into this woman? Not what can I get out of her? You'll be happier with that mindset, with thinking that way. Because it'll make you cherish and honor your family and be respectful. It'll make you feel good to know that she is doing good, your kids are doing good. It'll make you feel good. Because her happiness is your happiness. That's how it works. So as you are out here trying to pick your partner, pick your perfect partner, think about that. Think about what is it that you are willing to pour into your partner? What is it that you're willing to pour into them? If you're a person that's lazy and you don't want to do things for other people, don't get in a relationship. A relationship is about helping each other. Period. And if you're not willing to be a participant and you just want to sit there and enjoy the benefits and not pour into the other person, you are wasting your time, because eventually the other person gonna get tired of doing all the things while you sit there and soak up all the benefits. So, choose a partner that you can deal with. Choose somebody money-wise that you can deal with. Choose somebody mentally that you can deal with. And you think I'm joking when I say you're going to have to pick a partner sooner or later. This is no joke. This is about to be law. These people at the top ain't messing around. Y'all voted for church every day. That's what y'all voted for. Y'all voted for everyday religion to influence and take over your life. You didn't want to make decisions on your own, so you gave all your decisions up to the church, and that's what is about to happen. You gave your life over to the church to make all and every decision. And if you don't believe me, go look at the stuff these people have planned. They've already written it down. They've already written down the plan. Taking away video games, taking away pornography, taking away, they want to take away social media. No more scrolling. There won't be no scrolling. There won't be no scrolling on no phone. Y'all voted for somebody to come in y'all life and make all the decisions because you didn't want to. You didn't want to make a decision, so now you got somebody that's making all the decisions for you. And right now, you think, oh, it don't affect me today, so it is what it is. It doesn't matter who's at the top. It's always the same. That kind of thinking. But this ain't like any other time. This is not like any other time. This is not like any other time. Things are about to drastically change. So, here are my recommendations on finding a good woman. Somebody you can tolerate. And let's go by tiers of careers. Okay? If you're a doctor, lawyer, or somebody like that, you probably need to go to church and find you a woman. You find you a church woman. Somebody that is tolerant of your extra activities. Okay, you're gonna need a church woman, somebody that's solid, some solid woman that's totally submissive to Jesus. You need one of them to deal with your lifestyle. You definitely need a church woman. If you are like in the middle ground career, like you a business owner and stuff, okay, you a business person, you probably need somebody like a teacher. You need a teacher in your life. Somebody that teaches, consults, therapy in that range. If you're a business person, you better off with a teacher, consultant, somebody that coaches, something like that. So, business people equal teaching. So that combination works. Find you somebody that teaches. If you are a skilled trade, meaning mechanic, plumber, electrician, or whatever in that range, your skilled trade type of position, you need a woman who is in the service industry. You need a woman who's in the service industry. So somebody that naturally cooks, that naturally does all kinds of services out there for her job. That's who you need. You need a woman of service. So you got your skills, and then you got the woman of service. So meet you somebody that's a woman of service. Okay? Any lower, any other job that's just a regular job, you just trying to make it type of man, you just trying to make it. You didn't get a skills trade, so you just trying to live day to day, just trying to make it doing anything. You need somebody who can go with the flow. You need a woman who can just go with the ups and downs of life all the time. Because your income is not guaranteed and it's always uncertain. So you need a woman that can just go with the flow. She can just go with the flow. So I say waitress. You need to date you a waitress. Somebody in retail. Somebody somebody like a beautician, somebody like that, like a cosmetologist. They choose somebody like that because they can go with the flow type of energy. Somebody that you're a nail tech, somebody because nails, hair, being a waitress and all that, those jobs sometimes are up and down because sometimes you have a lot of clients, sometimes you don't. So you need to go with that kind of woman. So those are my recommendations on who to date. Okay? Those are my recommendations But you guys have a great day. Okay? You have a great day. Be good to yourself. Be patient. Be nice to all the people out there. Have yourself some good breakfast. I mean, like a awesome. I'm gonna drink a protein drink and make my bagel. I'll make me a bagel sandwich and drink my protein drink for my day. And I suggest you do the same too. Have a nice day. Bye.